Stop. Before you close this video, I need you to do one thing. Open your banking app right now. Just pull it up. Look at your balance. Now tell me honestly, do you actually know how much of that money you can spend today? Not your total balance. Not what you earned this month. How much you can genuinely spend without blowing something important. If you hesitated even for a second, this video is going to change everything for you. Here is something that happens to almost everyone. You go through a completely normal week, grab a coffee here, order some food there, pick up a few things online, nothing wild, nothing that felt out of control in the moment. But then Friday rolls around and your bank balance looks like it got hit by a truck. No big purchases, no emergencies. Just gone. And the terrifying part is that this keeps happening month after month, and most people never figure out why. Here's the truth that nobody in personal finance wants to admit. Your spending problem has almost nothing to do with discipline. According to research from behavioral economist Richard Thaler, who won the Nobel Prize for his work in this space, humans are fundamentally bad at separating money mentally. When you see one balance sitting in one account, your brain registers that as one giant pool of available cash. It literally cannot do this subtraction automatically, and that single design flaw in how most people handle money is costing them hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars every single year. Think about how a standard bank account actually works. Your paycheck lands, rent comes out, utilities come out, groceries come out, a few subscriptions you forgot about come out. Everything passes through the same pipe. So when you glance at your balance and see $2,000, your brain feels wealthy. But rent is $1,200. Utilities are another $200. That leaves about $600 of real spending money. Except your brain did not calculate any of that. It just saw $2,000 and felt fine. And that feeling is exactly what drains you dry every month. So what actually fixes this? Not budgeting apps, not spreadsheets, not motivational quotes about saving money. What fixes it is so stupidly simple that most people overlook it entirely. You split your money into two separate accounts the moment your paycheck arrives. One account handles every fixed bill you have. Rent, insurance, subscriptions, utilities, phone, internet. All of it. You transfer the exact amount needed, and that account becomes untouchable for anything else. No debit card attached, no casual purchases, just bills, handled automatically, before you even think about spending a single dollar. The second account is your spending money. Groceries, eating out, entertainment, clothes, coffee, whatever you enjoy. Everything flexible lives here. And here is where the psychology kicks in hard. When your spending account shows $600 instead of $2,000, your brain finally sees the truth. Not an inflated number, not a false sense of security, just the real amount you have available to work with. And that one change makes spending decisions dramatically easier and more accurate without any extra effort from you. Let me make this concrete with real numbers. Say you bring home $3,000 a month. Your fixed expenses, rent at $1,200, utilities at $200, insurance at $150, phone and internet at $100, subscriptions at $50, total up to $1,700. That goes straight to the bills account on payday. The remaining $1,300 gets split however you decide, maybe $600 for daily spending, $400 into savings, $300 toward investing. Now your spending account shows $600. That number is honest. No math required. No guessing. Just clarity, and clarity is what actually stops overspending. The part that surprised me most about this system was not the money it saved, it was how much stress it eliminated. When rent came due, there was no anxiety. The money was already sitting there. When an annual insurance payment hit, it was not a crisis. That account existed specifically for that moment. Most financial stress comes from uncertainty, from not knowing whether the money will be there. This system removes that uncertainty entirely, and the mental weight that lifts off your shoulders is genuinely something you have to experience to believe. Setting this up takes about 10 minutes. Open a second checking account, which most banks allow you to do for free online. Rename them something clear, bills and spending. Calculate your total fixed monthly expenses. Then set up an automatic transfer on every payday, so the right amount moves to each account without you touching it. That is the entire system. No tracking apps, no color-coded spreadsheets, no willpower required. Just a structure that does the thinking for you. The best financial habit you will ever build is not about trying harder. It is about designing a setup that makes the right choice the default choice. Your environment shapes your decisions more than your intentions ever will. Change the environment, and the behavior follows naturally. This system works with how your brain actually functions, instead of demanding that your brain function differently. If you have ever stared at your bank account wondering where your money went, try this for 1 month. Seriously, just 1 month. Because the people who struggle most with money are rarely lazy or careless. They are just using a system that was never designed to help them win. And if this video gave you a new way to think about your money, hit the like button, because it genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this. Subscribe for more straightforward strategies about building wealth, spending smarter, and actually keeping the money you work so hard to earn.